Hey Cancers, my video just started recording, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Welcome, it's me Parker. This is your reading from October 8th to the 21st. Sorry it's late. Actually, yours is not late. The other readings were late, but I'm all caught up now. So we do have a new moon and solar eclipse on the 14th in the sign of Libra. It's looking really good, you guys. I'm really excited. I would recommend everybody to go watch the Libra reading. That was a collective message about a timeline shift for this solar eclipse. This eclipse season that we're entering, being grounded, particularly being expressed through the heart chakra, expanding outwards, touching people, and kind of laying the foundation for a lot of new possibilities. And it has a feeling of like on a massive scale, like ones that we never even could have imagined are going to open up and become possible and visible to us at this time. So it's looking really awesome. So I want to see what this solar eclipse energy is bringing in for you guys, Cancer. So let's jump right in. Cancer. There you are. I knew that was gonna happen. The Chariot. I was like, I'm gonna get a confirmation card any second now. What's up with Cancer? Okay. The Chariot. It's you guys. Strong energy, strong-willed. Think of a warrior riding home victorious on a chariot. There's also in that card a message about the freedom of the horses or the steadfastness. This is quite an ethereal chariot. It's a lighter chariot. I'm getting like creativity or imagination off of that. Anything else? What's coming in for Cancer with this eclipse and new moon? 10 of Wands. So the lightness that I was talking about, right? This is like the complete opposite of that. This is being very bogged down. Like those feel like rocks weighing something down. And then this is like, like wings or smoke or air, right? Mostly wing imagery, but I'm seeing how like that looks like smoke, like rising up, like dissipating. I have been seeing a lightness come in with this energy. Things lightening, especially regarding, yes, the heart space, but like emotions with other people. The Fool, nice. 9 of Cups and the King of Swords. Okay. It's kind of looking like communication will set someone free here. The Fool, Aries energy. We did just have a full moon in Aries on the 29th. So that may be important here. But this is a new cycle. It's the start of something big. When we think of major and minor arcana, if you're not very well versed in tarot, they're major and minor cycles and progressions of energy. With the Wands, that's all about action. It's fire, right? Aries, fire, the first sign of all the zodiac, right? Leading the way, paving the way in a big way. But the minor arcana version of that is the Ace of Wands, which is the start of Ace of Fire, right? Ace of Fire, but in a big cycle. 10 of Wands, dropping down to the 1, which is this new start, right? And heading into it very strong, but feeling lighter. That's good energy, because the 10 of Wands is very heavy. It's too much to carry. It's unsustainable. So this is good. King of Swords underlying with the 6 of Swords. Yes. Again, that imagery of rising up, lightning. This could have to do with an energetic clearing for you guys. Communication certainly at the heart of this, like I already said with the King of Swords. Ooh, 5 to the 6. Okay, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Okay, so somebody's definitely this communication is at the heart of this for sure. Something is too much it's not tenable, it's not sustainable, right? And somebody's really considering this and feeling bogged down by it. Like, these are all signs of infringement. The 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, 2 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles, for sure. This is like strenuous interpersonal relationships being highlighted with that Libra energy, so that makes sense. But 2 of Cups, soul connections, other cups, your cup and other cups, right? This could be a one-on-one relationship, or just generally the people around you, how you operate, or a dynamic of people. It'd just be you and one other person, or like I said, just you in general. But 2 of Pentacles, with these two together, the 10 of Wands, that's a heavy load on your back. That's a lot of wands to carry. You've come a long way with this energy. 2 of Pentacles, it's like this, up and down and up and down and up and down. And I just keep seeing, like, see how it's all sunken down underneath in that water, that low down in the pit feeling that I'm getting with this rising up of energy, this coming up to be cleared out, possibly through the throat chakra. Just being let go of it, right? 2 of Cups is a beautiful energy, but to me, the energy on those cards looks really dark, like it's like bogged down. And 2s are all about decisions, but we have a 5 to the 6 of Swords progression with a King in the middle. So 5 of Swords, again, see how it's like that bogged down, like the central focus of the energy in this card is like focused towards the bottom, like that blue, like almost stuck underwater, or like that, just that bogged down energy, right? There's this King of Swords, third eye lit up, the master of communication, right? Intelligent, smart energy. There's the 6th sword, and then the 6 of Swords, that energy rising again, looking like smoke or wings. It's a release. I might pull this King of Swords off the bottom, and we'll have a look at him or her. It's just whoever is speaking on this, whoever's lightening the load. This is good. So let's look at the 10 of Wands. Interesting. What is so burdensome for Cancers here? With the 5 of Swords too, that's a card of like people's actions, words, choices, but done in self-interest. 2 more shuffles. And this, again, this is just the epitome of unsustainability, right? 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands for Cancer. What is unsustainable here? That's way too many. We have passion, joy, wisdom, and impartiality. That to me feels like a lack of pleasure or passion and joy in what you're currently. Could be a single relationship, no longer brings you any satisfaction. But with that impartial energy, it's like, again, it's not being able to be fully present either way, right? In that card, she is holding 2 paint cans too. Like scales, those 2s that we saw. But paint cans are heavy. Painting is work. Isolation. mysticism on the bottom. This person is holding, oh, that's very interesting. Okay. They're holding an invitation there. It says invitation on that, and there's a suit there. If we're talking about, like, this person is dressed up in finery. They're like, I'm going dancing, right? That could definitely be, that's totally unexpected. That's not at all what I was expecting to see come out of this. Someone could be in a period of isolation for sure. Especially when we have these Two of Cups and that kind of in the dark energy. Interesting. Mysticism, miracle, and victim on the bottom. Definitely, we could be talking about straight up isolation from others with that Two of Cups, or we could talk about somebody who has cut themselves off from individuals or, you know, people in their life, or there's a need for that due to their actions. I want more on isolation. Why is isolation coming out for Cancer? Four of Swords, 4, 5, 6, Moon. Somebody could have a Moon in Capricorn placement. Mysticism and miracle, though, that is that energy clearing. It's literally coming from the bottom of that. Just like we were talking about, right? Why isolation and the Ten of Wands? That's way too many. That's a lot too. The Devil. There's a devil energy that's trying to make itself known here. Wow, okay. This is kind of just screaming. There's a few things that are coming to mind. For some of you, you're involved in relationships or a soul connection that is draining, it's petty, or it's materialistic, or you feel isolated within this relationship, despite the fact that you're not technically alone. There could be some manipulation or gaslighting or narcissistic tendencies on behalf of this person. And you're considering speaking on it and freeing yourself. There was another message coming through, but I lost it because I was speaking on that. I want more on this devil energy. Show me the devil, please. Oh, yeah, for some of you, there's an overindulgence issue at play here. And that's the balance. There's a kind of a dualistic message coming out here. It's actually quite Cancer-like because Cancer, you guys are the crab, right? So sometimes you can retreat within your shell. There's some duality going on here. It's like, do I go out and wear the suit? This could be about a personal mask or ego as well. Do I go out and have this suit? Like, look, they're both looking at this suit, this attire, right? In black. The devil's looking at it, getting tempted by it. This, getting tempted by it too. This can also be about temptation. Something's very tempting. But it's not necessarily very good for you guys. With that 10 of Wands. What is the devil looking at there? The suit. Oof. 3 of Pentacles. That's very interesting energy. I want to pull one more. Okay. This looks like a message about self-care. So, this is confusing to me. Somebody might be very, very withdrawn here. I'm getting kind of 2 messages off this reading. Someone here is extremely withdrawn and they're shutting people out. They're shutting people out. It's interesting because this isolation card and the devil, they're both looking at this person. Is looking at this suit, right? And looking over here. But there is this angel in the background, right? There's others in the background here. And in the background here. They look like monsters. This person's just doing their own thing here. But the 3 of Pentacles is a card of working with other people. This person is not working well with others. They're kind of just doing their own thing, isolated here. This definitely looks like a message about playing nicely with others, opening yourself up to that, about this isolation having become a burden and dark and lonely. There's that Ace of Wands right there from the 10. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, nice. That is opening up to people. There's a 5 underneath that. Yeah. Or we're talking about someone in need of isolation. It could go both ways. I'm much more feeling it in the sense of like, needing isolation or needing to get out of isolation. There might be some fear, like I said, there, or ego at play. Ego is coming in strongly. But let's clarify this King of Swords because that's the clarity, that's the communication. Show me this King of Swords here for Cancer, please. Whoa. Oh my goodness. It flew away. I knew that High Priestess was going to come out. That's very interesting. The Magician and mysticism coming through. There's some magic at play here. Somebody may have been, I'm not seeing extreme cards of pain. I am seeing cards of manipulation. So if that was in the past and somebody has been shut off, isolated for a very long time, ego can present as fear as well. There is some kind of magic happening here in terms of opening up to people again. Like this angel is praying like, notice me over here, right? So focused on this. But there's some magic coming in here. And this energy that's coming through with this King of Wands, that is like super perceptive. That's all crown and third eye chakra energy. All those blues and purples there. That's like higher knowledge. The King of Swords with the High Priestess. Like, these are high vibrational energies. Yes, right? Like that. The energy moving up out of the rocks, out of the water, out of the darkness, the loneliness or isolation, right? This is high vibratory energy. Connected, mysticism, the Magician, and some balancing. There is a judgment call, a decision, a personal decision to engage with this energy, a higher vibratory energy. This is as earthly and root chakra as it possibly can get. There's energy moving up through the chakras. So for those of you that need time away from a relationship or whatever's around you that you need to step away from, that looks like alone time to get right with this energy, to clear your energy. Some of you are giving your energy away by showing up too much for other people. Magician, major for Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart. The Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Swords. Ooh, she's ready to cut. She's ready to cut. That's communication big time. If you have something to say, definitely say it. If this is about cutting away, and for good, like cutting a relationship out of your life, it's very low frequency. Wow, she's got like heads on spikes there. But that's also the Queen of Perception. Somebody could have Moon in Saggy placement. There's the Moon right there. Temperance, balance. Temperance is underneath here too. Judgment and temperance, bringing balance back again. That is necessary here because this is a very unbalanced card, right? Whether that is forced isolation, like voluntary isolation, or a need for it. Like, depending on what boat you're in, you'll know. The Magician and the Ten of Swords. She's ready to cut. She doesn't take any crap. That Queen there. So let's look at the Chariot then. Show me the Chariot. Ooh. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. We have a 9 and 10 of Swords progression here. Yeah. Okay. So there is some really funky energy here going on regarding self-work. Either a massive need. The card of conflict, the Hermit, major for Virgo. We did just exit Virgo season, like 3 weeks ago. But this is the card of doing inner work, that isolation energy that's needed for some of you. For some of you, again, you've been in isolation for too long and you're starting to get affected there's a need to kind of get your mind right, whether that's stepping away and isolating or coming out from isolation and disregarding the fear about that. We have 9 and 10 of sword progression here with this King and Queen of Swords. This is a need to get your mental space clear and right. With this coming out, that definitely is suggesting, highly suggesting for some of you, that cutting of relationships. But some of you are in fear and ego about it, and you're scared to be alone. You're in conflict about doing this inner work. And then for some of you, quite often the Hermit is looking in the star, or in the lantern for the star. This one's already seen it. So for some of you, this is again about conflict, about opening yourselves up to people again. This is your mental space in the 10s. This is a lot of stress, anxiety, burden. King of Pentacles, so more Capricorn energy. That's our stability at the heart of that. Like these two together is like, I'm very good for it, but this person mentally is not in a good place where they are. So let's look at the Fool really quick. 30 at 27 minutes. So the Fool, show me the Fool. King of Wands, Aries energy. Wow. Some of you are having a hard time leaving a relationship, and you're starting to get new ideas or realizations about what a healthy and responsive or like equal foundation contributory relationship needs to look like. But some of you just need to act on this, like that Queen, that very cutting Queen of Swords, King of Wands. Oh, I could have sworn a card just flipped up, but that's okay. The Four of Pentacles. It's a lot of Aries energy. Some of this energy might have come to a head during the time around September 29th, and it's time to act on this now. Wow. 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Someone's not doing well mentally, emotionally, and possibly even physically, and there's a major need to act on this. Major need to act on this, because again, not sustainable. Wow. There's that Hermit again, going into or coming out of an isolated period to figure that stuff out and get that right. So Cancer, I'm gonna leave it at that. This looks a little challenging, I'm not gonna lie. There's challenges to this, but it looks like personal challenges in terms of fear. So I'm gonna leave it at that, you guys. I wish you all the best with this eclipse energy. Do remember that these eclipse energies are like half the year, like heading into like the next 6 months we'll be dealing with this energy. So this is a personal process for someone, but it looks like they're already full and well aware of kind of what they need to do, but it's more about getting around that fear or facing it head on, or standing up for yourself with that Chariot energy and acting on it, regardless of which way it goes. So I'm gonna leave you there, Cancers, until we meet again. Take care.